Everybody tryna change my mind, yeah. This is why I keep my lifestyle on the low. Cause nowadays everybody don't need.
How you doing, guys? Back here with another video. Just wanted to make a really quick video right here. So on my a few videos ago when I was getting some gas at the gas station, filling up, and I said how my clutch was loose. I pulled down the clutch, as you can see, and so what was going on is when I'm pulling in the clutch and tapping the gear into first gear, the clutch wasn't engaging and disengaging. So, you know, I took the clutch down, and as I'm pulling them out, like this one came out pretty freely, but the pressure plates and the friction plates are kind of like stuck together, and I realized that's what's causing the bike not to go into gear. So, with that being said, gotta figure out a way to get these friction plates and clutches to not stick together so that the bike could go into gear. So, I'm gonna try to figure out something and we'll get back to y'all. Alright, I just pulled all the clutches out. And the crazy part about this is that yesterday I did the same exact process where I pulled the clutches out. I actually did an oil change yesterday because the oil was, you know, it was kind of black. Time for a new change. And I did this whole process yesterday, and when I went to put the bike in gear, it still wasn't going into gear. So that's the reason why I'm pulling it down again right now. But as I pulled all these clutches back out, I realized they're kind of dry. Like, of course they have a little bit of oil on them, but they don't feel as moisture down as they should with oil, you know what I mean? And like I said, when I was pulling them out from here, a few of them were all stuck. They're not moving smoothly, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing I just realized is my basket. Look how much free play is in it. Like, I shouldn't be able to turn it this much until I feel some resistance, you know what I mean? So I think also what happened is I didn't screw this nut down tight enough. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna kind of move this tab back down that I folded over. And I'm gonna tighten this nut down a little bit more. See, like, that's a lot of resistance there. I mean, not enough resistance. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. In the meantime, I'm gonna soak these in some oil, and then I'll get back to you guys. All right, guys. I just got these clutches back in. I just glued it down with a whole bunch of oil, as you can see. So now they should all be pretty free. I honestly didn't look at the clutch basket. I should have checked these grooves over here. But to be honest, when I looked at them yesterday, they weren't so bad to the point where, you know, the clutches will get stuck in them. So I think we're good there. Yeah. So now I'm gonna go ahead and bolt everything back up and see if we're good. All right, y'all. I took the clutches back out because I was pulling the clutch lever and they still weren't moving at all. Only the pressure plate was moving, but the clutches weren't. You know, I didn't see any movement in there. So I took them back down to take a look at these, where the teeth actually sit in, like right here. And they don't look too bad, and they also don't feel like any grooves are in there. You know, just touching them. So, actually, no, down here feels a little rugged. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna file them down just a little bit and see if that helps. All right, so my pops just pointed something out to me that I didn't even notice. So the teeth, so where these sit, these fiber plates, I think that's what you call them, they sit right here. And if you look right where the teeth are, like I said, it's smooth. Like, you can see a marking, but it's smooth. There's no grinding in there. But if you look in here where these sit, where the steel plates sit, put it in real quick, where these go, if you look at the teeth markings on the inside, let's see if I can zoom it a little bit, right there. I think that's where my problem is, right there, all the way around. And when I was touching it also, you know, I do feel like it is kind of rugged in there. So I think that's where my problem is, where the clutches aren't fully releasing, you know, for the transmission to engage. So like I said, I'm gonna get a file, and I'm gonna file this down, and I'm gonna also file this down lightly too, just to get it a little bit more smoother. But yeah, I think that's where the problem is, so let's go ahead and try to fix that. All right guys, here's a better look of those grooves. As you can see, they are pretty indented into this inner basket. So I'm currently trying to grind it down with a file. So I'm gonna just try to file them down as best as I can, and then I'll get back to y'all.
The next day.
All right guys, this is now the next day from the last clip. So today I just had my dad, he took this inner clutch hub and he filed it down at his job. He was able to, you know, the teeth marks are still there, but he was able to file down a pretty good amount. You see, still see some of the markings, but it's smoother than it was before. So now I'm gonna just go ahead, put it back in and see if it's much better. If not, I'm gonna have to purchase a new inner clutch hub. So let's see. What's up guys? It's been a few days later since the last clip you seen, but what I ended up doing was going ahead and just ordering a new clutch kit and a new inner hub. So the clutches just came in today. Got my oil right here. So I'm just about to put them into this bowl, let them soak overnight, and then tomorrow, which is gonna be the next clip, we'll go ahead and get them installed. And hopefully the transmission starts working correctly now. Let's do that. All right guys, we're back at it. So my clutches finally came in, as I said, and I also ordered a new inner hub. I wasn't really satisfied with the way this old one was looking, so I was saying, you know what, I might as well go ahead and replace it. I was gonna replace the outer, the basket, but it also didn't look too bad. So now I'm gonna pull these clutches out, and I'm gonna compare them to the old, I'm gonna compare these old ones to the new clutches I have over there. And I'm gonna see what was causing it to do what it was doing. Like I was saying, I don't know if these clutches are like, they're done for, or there's really no signs on it to show that they're no good. So we're gonna compare them and see. So let's get it. All right guys, so here is the old inner basket. See all those grooves in there, and even though I try to file them out, some of them are still there. That's the old one. And here's the new one. Looks a bit better. They say it's brand new. I ordered off eBay, off a Yamaha, like a Yamaha third-party type thing. So they said it's brand new. So we gonna put this right on right here. Just like that. And then let me show y'all the clutches. Okay. Had them sit overnight. Okay. It's really hard to tell the difference of a good clutch from a bad clutch. Okay, so this is a new one. You know what I'm saying? And then here's the old one. Oh shit. I am kind of noticing a difference. Let's take a second look. Am I? They both look. The top one's the new one. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you what's the difference. Couldn't even tell you. They both look good to me. All right, well, gonna start. Put these clutches in and see what happens. They also sent some new springs with the clutches. Got the new clutches in right there, so just dunk these in some oil for like 2 seconds. And then we'll patch it back up and try this one more time.
Alright guys, I think it's working. Let's see.
I'm way too skeeted, I keep on losing my count. I told her I love her, ain't mean it, she new to the sauce. I just love the thing that shawty can do with her mouth. I can't wait to beat it and throw